Oh my god, I'm clicking on the cooler, bro. Oh my god, I'm stalling. Oh wait, no. Oh. Hey there, and welcome back to Five Nights at Creepers 3, where I almost clicked new game. That was a close one. Night 5. Already. Okay, we're back. We learned quite a bit about John Anderson, you know, actually start good luck. According to Herobrine / Qwerty / Mike, we're here to learn the truth about what happened to our son Paul. And last time when we left off, we got this mini game about Rose and her mother, who were at Goldkeeper's Pizzeria. Mother went off to the restroom, and Rose decided to walk around for a bit. We found a letter that talked about how the spirits came to possess the animatronics, or just become spirits in general, right? Or like Herobrine, I guess, like Mike. And after reading some of those notes, we had Golden Keeper, or Goldkeeper, starting to like surround us, basically. And then they got Rose. We don't really know what that means, and we don't even know who Rose is. So I'm curious to see how this all connects, because Rose was never mentioned in the second game, and obviously isn't related to the Mike's Mind victims because, well, it's not Mike's Mind. So I'm curious to see where everything goes from there. Alright, let's see. Did I stop it in time? I did. It's gonna be kind of tricky trying to track this. Creepers to my right. Creeper, okay. Okay, Creeper's gone. Zombies to my left. Go away. Okay, zombie still to my left, right? Yeah. Zombie behind me. Where's Enderman? Okay, they're still... Oh. I hear you, Oh, bottom. Hold on. Wait, was that the right one? Uh-oh. I forget. I don't know if that was the right one. I forgot to pay attention to the... It wasn't the right one. I forgot to pay attention to which corridor it was on. Alright, south. Please don't get me, Enderman. I know you're here. Or at least he should be. Okay, never mind. Let me look for... Oh my god. Alright. Just doing a quick check. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, where is Enderman? Did I not get them in time? Or... Oh, maybe I turned it off too early? Damn. So in fact, I'm gonna always look at the zombie, not the Enderman. That way, because again, I can tell if it's the Enderman, you know, if the sound cue plays and the zombie's right there. As long as I just follow the zombie, I should be fine. Oh, I pressed F on accident. Are you serious? Oh, damn it. Zombie lady just did a whole circle over this camera. Oh, Enderman. Wait, there you are. You can tell with that delay in the flashlight where they are easily. Hold on. Shoot. South. Damn it. Come on. Too slow. I don't know how to deal with that scenario. Do I deal with... I think...
Always come back.
I think you always have to deal with the zombie first. Oh my god, I'm clicking on the cooler, bro. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, Enderman's there too, I know. Come on. Oh wait, no. Oh my god, I'm such a moron. Why I was on cooler, bro. I have to break that habit.
Don't listen to them. Let her out.
Don't listen to them, let her out. Good lord, man. Okay, I have to make a new rule there. When I'm not on, only have the cooler panel open when I'm actively dealing with the creeper. Otherwise, I have to switch back to shock to prevent that from happening. Oh, that's so annoying. Can't believe I let myself fail that. This thing's been giving me a lot of trouble just because I'm making such dumb mistakes. Alright, they're both in the north.
It's my time to shine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. That was north, right? I was pretty sure that was north. I hope I didn't screw that up. I didn't. Okay. Scared me a little bit there, but... Anyways. Left. Having them both arrive at the same time. Oh, lord. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm looking left. He's in the north. He's still north. He's on the right now. He's still on the right. Oh, he's with Enderman now. They're both on the right. Alright. Bingo. Okay. 6 a.m. Now we'll see what we get for, I guess, are we going to do any more repairs? Because I don't think we have any other characters to repair. We got Creeperbot last time. Oh wait, Golden Keeper, that's right. Though they didn't give me any instructions this time. Okay. Hey there, buddy.
If you're hearing this message, we've detected that Subject 00 has moved out of her chamber.
Yeah.
You have failed your task of keeping her contained. As such, your contract has been immediately terminated.
Oh, okay.
If you believe this to be an error, please contact the supervisor. You will be missed.
That's nice. I've been waiting. Really? Father. Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so I didn't mention this, but I'm guessing Paul and Rose are siblings. It's been so long. Because remember, the minigame said the father and brother weren't here, right? So it was just the mother and Rose. I'm guessing. I mean, it's just Gold Keepers. I mean, the reason why the terminology was so odd is because Gold Keeper's feature was opened after Mike's mine, right? So that means that Paul had to die first. But in the dialogue, they said that. I mean, maybe it was like one of those things where it's like, I think they said, "I wish, you know, one day your father." They said like, "One day your father and brother will be here," and maybe they said that. Like the mom maybe said that, like hopefully, like not like hope is like one day our family reunited again type thing. That's the, I mean, like that has to be the interpretation there, obviously, because you know either that or this is actually Paul. Maybe I was wrong about Rose, but I don't know. I mean, they refer to Golden Keeper or Golden Keeper or Gold Keeper. I'm confusing the names. Maybe they just refer to Goalkeeper as her because that's the character itself, but regardless, I think, not but based off the name, it has to be Rose. So that's what I'm going with. Rose, Paul, siblings, which means I lost both children to these mascots. Or, well, one to mascot, another to, Herobrine, Mike. I haven't seen you since you left to look for brother. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, it's exactly what I was thinking then at that point. It was just like one of those, like, hopefully, I see. The mom said, I hope, hopefully one day, right, father and brother would be here because our Paul was considered missing at the time. I guess they never found his body and never declared him dead. You abandoned me and mother. You left us to die alone. That's sad. Look at what they did to me. They took my happiness. They took my innocence. They took my voice. They took my life. They took everything from me. All I have left is this stupid mechanical body and these pawns. So I was wondering how the other characters were moving. So it seems like they were all under Rose's control. This could have been prevented. This is all your fault. You should have stayed with us. I hate you. 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 Oh god. Then he showed Mike. Oh. Wow. I suppose you are starting to understand now. Mike, I blame you for all this. Sure, you didn't have to kill children to get your vengeance. I mean, did you really have to? Considering that you're able to go after us, all fine and dandy, why didn't you just go after Henry himself? Why'd you have to, like, get kids involved in all this? Like, what the hell? Henry Wasn't it Rosoft? Whatever. Henry Rosoft, that monster. The one I, unfortunately, have to call brother. He murdered me all those years ago because he was selfish. So I had my revenge. I slaughtered those 5 children. I killed your son. I did it to shut down my mine and ruin his life. And then he created this thing. I know you probably think I'm insane. You're right, I do think you're insane. Maybe I am. You are. But what's done is done. Now please, don't interfere with my plans anymore. This war is between me and Henry only. See, I would have respected that if you didn't get my own children involved in your mess, so you don't really have the right to even ask that anymore. I won't be afraid to kill you if you get in my way. Goodbye. Huh. Wow. 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 So, I guess the only thing that isn't really explained is what happened to Rose. Like, why did Rose die? Why did Goldkeeper go after Rose? Right? Was it because, like, it doesn't sound like it was part of Mike's plan, right? Or it doesn't sound like Mike was involved, period. However, I mean, maybe this had to do with, maybe this is Henry's doing them. So that means after this point, we try to, again, like, I'm trying to put together now, because now taking all this into perspective, that means that in Five Nights at credits. Oh my god. Five Nights at Creepers 2 Remastered. That means at that point, we are not aligned with Mike at that point, right? We're there, I guess, once again getting in Mike's way by trying to free the children from the, those spirits. Night guard needed for the opening of the local horror attraction based on Mike's mind. No experience needed, 12 to 6 a.m., $500 a week. Yep, that would prelude to Five Nights at Creepers 2, obviously. And so we go to extras. Characters, jump scares, behind the scenes in 420 mode. Jovial creeper, jovial zombie, jovial enderman, gold keeper, creeper bot. I'm still so. What about the creeper bot? I swear to God, like the creeper bot has been like a constant with this for some reason we were messing around with the creeper bot in the second game, probably because that's somehow connected to what we did in this game, but I still don't know what we did to the creeper bot. I don't know how they're relevant in all this, because for all intents and purposes in the second game we know that Henry dismantles the creeper bot, and that's about it. He dismantles each of the robots, frees the souls of the children, which then go on to kill him and supposedly put him in, or make him possess the Enderman suit. Or, well, actually, I don't even know if there is an Enderman suit. For all no, there has to be, because he wakes up as the Enderman. So that's what's so odd about all this. And what's even more again, there's just so much that I haven't, I'm trying to piece together, but it's just so odd. From what I understand, I don't know if we're actually doing anything as John Anderson in the second game in terms of freeing the children, or maybe we are and we're just revealing the memories of what happened. Think about it this way. I think this is a better way of putting it. In the second game, we got those mini games where Henry was dismantling each of the bots, which then would go on to free the souls, and then they all attacked Henry, right? Henry goes on to possess the Enderman. Then the events of the second game happen, where we're, in the establishment, we're messing around with the creeper bot for whatever reason. We're doing maintenance, I guess, based off our job, but it's optional. However, we haven't really learned about why that affects hard mode, right? That's something that's not really explained. And after all that, right, it looks like at that point in time, the children are no longer possessing the, the mobs or whatnot. They're free. That's why we have phantoms, I guess. At least this is my understanding. Obviously, there's no zombie either, so all that points me to believe that those mini games that we saw, regarding Henry and Mike, that was all before the second game, or before the events of the second game. And then, throughout the nights, we were dealing with the Enderman as well, because that's Henry. At this point, Henry has now possessed the Enderman. All the events of the minigames have passed. I think maybe what we were doing throughout the nights was just trying to free the souls from this place, right, from the creeper's mind, I guess. That's the only way I could really put it. It's just, again, it's so, I don't know if I'm just, overthinking it, but that's, the best I can put it together, I think. Jump scares, obviously, look at them. What an interesting Enderman design, by the way. And obviously different from the Enderman that we see in Five Nights at Creepers 2. And then Goldkeeper. Behind the scenes. Yeah, in terms of the story, it's, I'm glad that we actually did manage to at least resolve everything for the most part. I'm just really confused about the Enderman's role in the second game. Or at least, I'm not sure if my interpretation, or if, what I got from the second game is accurate. And I'm just confused about the creeper bot in totality, completely. Not sure what's going on with the creeper bot specifically. From what I understand, right, Henry wanted to get this power that Mike had. And I wonder if, him dismantling the robots was all in an attempt to goad Mike into having him killed so that he could become the Enderman. That's what it seems like is happening, because maybe that's why he then, you know, wakes up as the Enderman and kills us. Again, it's weird. I don't know what that hard mode sequence or that cutscene with the Enderman waking up, you know, assumingly with Henry possessing it. I don't know if that's supposed to be happening as I'm working there or before. And, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it was just supposed to reveal what happened to Henry. But anyways, let's take a look into 420 mode. Let's see if we can beat it in this video. I'm curious, to be honest. Alright, I think with this new strategy on watching the zombie, I think this will go a lot smoother. Because if I was just... Oh boy, hold on. I gotta click these buttons right. Don't... Okay, top... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cooler. We're shocking the left. Hopefully he's still on the left. If he's not on the left, I'm screwed. They're quick. Please be on the left. Okay, you're on the left. Oh god, can I please, like... I missed him. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Either Enderman was the one that arrived first and I thought it was zombie. No, or zombie returned that quickly. I don't know. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what happened there. This is why sometimes it's important to visually check. Left. I have to try and do my best with this. South. South, south, south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left. I mean right. Alright, I got the right side this time. Oh my god, Creeper had to laugh again. Okay. Can I, like, please get a visual? Okay. Good lord. North. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty tough. Alright, where... I need to get these signal loss out of here. Alright, check. Alright, Enderman, right. Time to use that old guide. Use the posters. The posters will reveal where he is. Alright, Creeper and Enderman. Alright, Creeper. Where are you, Creeper? Alright. Come on. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. That was so not what I meant to do. Oh. Cooler, bro. I'm screwed. Alright, well luckily he's not here. I managed to get away with that. South. Did I not get him in the south? He was definitely in the south one. Damn it, didn't get it in time. In terms of priority, it looks like I literally have to do a zombie first, Enderman next, then Creeper, and finally Golden Keeper. Golden Keeper seems to have a lot of patience with the code, so as long as I just don't mess it up, I think I can deal with everyone else first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's my time to shine.
Oh boy. Come on. It's only tricky trying to like deal with them like all at once. Alright. Alright, no Enderman.
Your little tricks don't impress.
One, 2, 3, 4. Turn off the cooler. Jesus. Come on. Hold on. Creeper's back already? Oh boy. Yep, Enderman is still out. Alright, look around. Took me way too long to do that. Cooler. Okay. Turn, please. Okay. Yeah, these posters are actually a godsend. It's funny, I made a comment in the first video about using this strategy. I never used it. And yet, it's actually crucial. Remember, Creeper has to be next. Or actually, wait. Okay. Come on. Come on, come on. Well, let me just confirm. Okay. Oh, 5 a.m. Hold on. South. Alright. Enderman's out. Creeper's out. Oh. Creeper. Same camera. Alright, let's check. Done. Yeah, this strategy is crazy. It's so good. Use the posters. Use the posters. If you just remember where the posters point in terms of the cameras, it'll be easy to deal with the zombie. You don't even have to follow the zombie. Because that's something that I was thinking. I was like, following the zombie in general, like, it can. The problem with that is if you don't have like a point of reference, right? Like, I guess here's a better way of putting it. If you're constantly facing north, it's a lot easier to use the posters to remember which direction they're facing, right? It's easy to remember, oh, zombie is my left, Enderman is my right. You know what I mean? Because you're always facing the direction that the camera map is kind of like focused on, right? In front of you is Golden Keeper, behind you there's no posters, that's south. if you try and follow the zombie all the time, one of the big issues, for one, is based on the speed of all the characters and the signal loss and all that, it can get really difficult, and it's so easy to get discombobulated if you don't know. If you're trying to like keep track of zombie on the cameras, but then lose him, and then you have to like look around and you get scrambled, it's easier to just forget all that. Just wait for them to arrive thanks to the sound cue. Look at the direction that you're facing based off the posters or lack thereof. Bam, shock, easy. So, there you go. Now, we didn't get anything else for beating 420 mode besides our little star here. So that is gonna be it for Five Nights at Creepers 3, and therefore the end of the Five Nights at Creepers trilogy. Now, apparently there is a Five Nights at Creepers 4 in the works, at least as far as May 25th goes. That's the last time I saw any mention of Five Nights at Creepers 4. Not sure if it's still happening, but if it ever does happen, I'll definitely be checking that out. Now, as for my thoughts on this game, compared to the others, I would say, I mean, I don't know, if it's not like, I think to a certain extent you can tell this is a little bit older than the second remastered game for sure, but it didn't feel like a huge downgrade in quality by any means. So in that aspect, it's fine. I would say in terms of gameplay, definitely a different way of tackling gameplay, very focused on, you know, directions, and a lot of like cameras are just focused on trying to like look for characters specifically. So camera usage is obviously very important here, right? Especially for Creeperbot, or I guess Creeper, Jovial Creeper. Besides that, you're pretty much a lot of times just looking in the four directions. It doesn't really take much more than that, and then obviously you have to pay attention to whatever password Golden Keeper needs in order to be deactivated. If anything, this is pretty much another one of those games where you just have to be able to think on the fly in terms of like who to prioritize, especially since there can be quite a bit of overlap, and you have to really try and like memorize the layout in terms of like which way am I facing if you want to effectively deal with characters like Zombie, where you have to actually choose which direction you're going to use to shock, whereas Enderman, you just have to look at him and then flash him, and that's it. But regardless, this has been quite a ride for Five Nights at Creepers trilogy. I'll definitely be making a story breakdown on this at some point, maybe sooner than later, not sure. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you enjoyed the content and want to see more of it. Great job to Radimus for this whole trilogy. Honestly, pretty nice story overall, and though I do still have some lingering questions or confusions, I guess, as well, regarding Henry and Enderman and why Goldkeeper killed Rose. You know, obviously I have some confusions about that. But overall, besides that, it was quite a journey to go through, and it is nice to see this game kind of like fit a lot of those pieces between the first and second game and how we got there in the first place. Of course, the game will be in the description below as always, and if you haven't seen my Crafty's Playzone story breakdown and are curious to see it, there will be a link in the description below. And of course, I'll see you in another video. Take care.